All right, hello Mazda fans. This is Jerry from Coastline Mazda, and I am gonna do something a little different today. It is a voice recognition tutorial slash review, and it's gonna be more or less a tutorial rather than a review. And it's gonna be simply me explaining in layman's terms how this works, and then I'm gonna actually present the actual tutorial that they do, and it's pretty easy actually. This being a GT Tech, there is a few different options that aren't available in every trim level, such as XM radio, and obviously not everybody has navigation installed, but more or less you should be able to control everything in the vehicle with this voice recognition system. So starting right now, I'm going to give you a little bit of a rundown of how this works. And the number one thing people have a problem with these voice recognition systems is they don't wait for the beep. Now, when you first get into your car and you're just learning it, of course, you're not gonna know to wait for the beep, but if you watch this video, now you're gonna know. And I hope this helps. Every single one of these vehicles that has a voice recognition system, whatever brand, whatever label, you can just go ahead, press the little voice thing on your wheel there and say tutorial. Okay, so you'll actually just go to tutorial and it'll teach you how to speak to your voice recognition system. All right, so that's usually the best way to go about it. This video will kind of just relay the exact information that they do in the tutorial, just the way I do it. Okay, so number one thing, wait for the beep. So when I press the button, I'm gonna still again wait for the beep, and then I'm gonna ask for tutorial. Right now I'm gonna explain how it works. Basically there's 4 different levels of tutorial. There's the general, there's the audio, there's the calling or the communication tutorial, and then there's an advanced voice tutorial. So starting with the general, of course you can go ahead and voice for your entertainment, your communication, your navigation, the application setting, and favorites, and then settings. Okay, when it comes to the audio operation, you can say, you can get into your FM, your AM, if it has a CD player, CD player, if you have your USB plugged in, USB, and of course if you have FM or XM capability, XM. Now in the call thing, or in the call menu, it does show you that you can voice, say, show me the message, browse contacts, or call. Okay, and then of course the advanced we'll go through. We'll just listen to what she has to say. The key words so far I found are, if you want to make this work for your phone calls, you would just say the word call, the person you're about to call. So we'll use Bob and Betty, of course, as the names. Call Bob, and then there's the other option, because everyone has either a landline, cell phone, work, either or. You could have all 3 numbers in your system, in your contacts, so you'd have to know who you want to call, when you want to call, and how you want to call them. So you'd say call Bob's mobile, and it will call Bob's mobile phone. If you just say call Bob, it's going to ask for another line. It's going to say, which line would you like, mobile or home, or 1 or 2? And then that's just not as fluent as just knowing how to do it properly. So you'd say call Bob's mobile. Simple as that. And it will work, and we're going to test it, of course. When it comes to changing your radio prompts, you would be using the word tune. So tune to FM, tune to AM, tune to XM, tune USB, and so on and so forth. And of course, if you have a CD player, tune. The 17 doesn't have one, so I'm not going to be saying it. What else have I come up with that kind of makes it simple? And when you're tuning your radio or whatever, you can actually you can say play artist, and then whatever the artist is. So play Bob Marley, and it'll find Bob Marley in your artist, because it can feed off of that. It can also, you can say browse songs, and then up will come your playlist of all the songs you have on either your USB or your it'd be either USB or your phone, possibly. Okay, so we are going to start from the beginning with this. I hope this picks up well when it comes to how it sounds, because I'm basically going to just camera out the infotainment system, and we're gonna follow along together. And then once we're done that, then I will then test a few things. Okay. So. Okay, so to begin, and everyone will be real good and familiar with this by now, you probably know where to go ahead and press the button. You go ahead and press it.
Say a command.
Tutorial. And you say tutorial.
Tutorial. Say the desired line number.
1.
General voice control tutorial. A voice command session is initiated by pressing the talk button on the steering wheel and saying a command after the beep. The voice session can be terminated by saying cancel or by pressing the hang up button. You can always get directly to one of the main system features by saying entertainment, communication, navigation, applications, favorites, or settings. From anywhere in the system, you can return to the home screen by saying main menu. Additionally, many common commands can be spoken at any time, allowing you to quickly move around the system. For example, you can say things like, call Mary Miller at work, or play the album Greatest Hits. End of tutorial.
Alright, so that was a good start. I mean, as you'd noticed, there was the 4 menus, and we're going to go through each and every one of them. So again, let's do this again. Here we go, right back to it.
Say a command.
Tutorial.
Tutorial. Say the desired line number.
2.
Audio controlled tutorial. You can access any of the available audio sources by speaking the desired source name, such as AM, FM, or XM radio, CD player, USB audio, or line bin. If available on the connected device, you can also access and control other audio features like AHA Radio, Pandora, and Stitcher. You can even get directly to your favorite music or information with commands like tune to FM 104.7, or if equipped with satellite radio, you can say tune to XM channel 63. The voice commands available to control the audio depend on which audio device is currently active. For example, if an iPod is the current audio source, you can press the talk button and say play artist or play album and specify the music that you want to hear. Likewise, the CD player can be controlled with commands such as shuffle, pause, or play track 12. For USB devices, you can use commands like play artist or play genre, followed by the appropriate information. The Mazda hands-free system uses the Grace Note Media database to improve the voice recognition of artist and album names. The best recognition performance will be achieved if you have the latest database installed on your system. For more information on the latest available Grace Note database and how to install on your system, please visit the Mazda hands-free website. End of tutorial.
Alright, once again, that was pretty good and very straightforward, I do believe. So we're going to go into tutorial number 3 now.
Say a command.
Tutorial.
Tutorial. Say the desired line number.
3.
Phone tutorial. This system allows you to control many of the most common functions of your mobile phone. You can place calls with commands such as call by name, dial pad, redial, and call back. If supported by the phone, you can also get information with commands like browse contacts, recent calls, show messages, or go to email. For faster operation, many commands can be combined. For example, to call a contact from your mobile phone book, you might say, call John Smith on mobile. Or, to dial a specific phone number, you might say, dial 555-1234. End of tutorial.
And once again, tutorial number 4.
Say a command.
This is the advanced tutorial.
Pardon? Say your command again, or say help.
Tutorial.
Tutorial. Say the desired line number.
4.
Advanced voice recognition tutorial. For faster operation, anytime the system is talking, you can interrupt it by pressing the talk button and saying your next command after the beep. For improved recognition, always wait for the beep before speaking. Do not speak too slow or too loud. Speak clearly without pausing between words or numbers. Finally, make sure the vents are not directing air towards the microphone, located in the overhead console. This system can accept a wide variety of commands to accomplish many tasks. If you are ever uncertain what to say, use the help command to get a list of local screen commands. If you find yourself in a screen that you did not intend to be in, you can say go back to move back one screen, or say main menu to return to the home screen. You can always move step by step through the voice system. As you get more comfortable with the system, you will find that you can accomplish many tasks faster by combining commands. End of tutorial.
All right, so that was pretty helpful. Very simplistic. Pretty sure, I mean, I don't know if everybody had the chance to even know the tutorial was there, so kind of hoping that's the big break, but I'm going to test out the help button a little bit on the camera, see how it rolls. Now we're going to run through a few things to see exactly how easy it is to use, and we're going to start off by going ahead and pressing. And I think the first thing I'm going to do is, test out the main menu prompts. So here we go.
Say a command.
Navigation.
Say a command.
Navigate home.
To begin navigation, say start.
Start.
Navigating to selected address.
Well, that worked like a charm. So let's try.
Say a command.
Call Irene.
Would you like to call Irene Mobile?
No.
Say a command.
Settings.
This feature cannot be controlled by voice. Please use the touch display or multi-controller in a safe manner. Exiting speech mode.
As you'll notice, it went to the settings, and of course you do use your human-machine interface command switch to control the menus, but it does take you to the settings menu. Next, we're gonna go to browse contacts. We're gonna try.
This screen cannot be controlled by voice. Say a command.
Browse contacts.
More than one match was found. Say the desired line number.
Back.
Say a command.
Browse contacts.
More than one match was found. Say the desired line number.
Well, so this is our first problem so far we're having is that. So back.
That item cannot be selected.
So when I'm gonna have to look that up, but it does say browse contact is an option. We could. I don't have any messages, but I could test that, I guess.
Say a command.
Show message.
There are no notifications to display. Next command.
Tune to AM.
Say a command.
Tune to XM. So this is all working quite well. I think it's all about just finding those keywords in this info, or in this voice recognition system. The keywords are tune and call. And then, of course, if you're in the navigation zone, you say navigate, and it's navigate to. I do want to try out one more navigation thing, and this is pretty raw. We're going to try it. We're going to see what it looks like, what it does. Here it comes.
Say a command.
Navigation.
Say a command.
Navigate to Boston Pizza.
Operation abandoned.
Okay. Here.
Say a command.
Navigate to.
This location is already part of your route.
Oh, because I already have a route set. So that makes sense. Let's cancel my route. Cancel my route. Let's try this again.
Say a command.
Navigation.
Say a command.
Navigate to Boston Pizza.
Say the desired line number. You can also say, try again.
Try again.
Say a command.
Boston Pizza.
Operation abandoned.
Okay, so I'm going to try it straight from the wheel here. See how that works. All right, so I hope that helps a bit. I mean, we didn't master the voice recognition system, but it seems pretty simple. It certainly does make the calls you need to on the fly. It will allow you to check your messages without ever taking your hands off the wheel. It'll allow you to, browse your contacts, go to your settings, check out your applications and your warning guidance system and all that. Obviously tune to AM, FM, CD, USB, and XM. It was pretty simple. I think most people that get into these vehicles just need to go through the tutorial themselves, and it becomes real simple. I know I was in another brand and they had a voice recognition system. It works exactly the same as this. It's just a matter of going through the tutorial and learning the keywords like tune and call and go to and whatever it is. For us, it's tune and call. So simple as that, guys. I think that pretty much covers the tutorial for that today. And the ride at 5 is, or the drive home is not happening today because my GoPro is dead and I forgot the charger at home. I was in Vancouver yesterday for quite a while and didn't have time to organize myself last night. How about that? And so I hope this helps. I hope, shout out to the person that asked for the voice recognition tutorial or review. I hope this does help. I hope the voice recognition wasn't the one thing that steered you away from this absolutely incredible vehicle. We did go to a ride and drive yesterday to test drive these CX5s and have the Mazda reps really explain the differences and the 698 differences of this vehicle. And wow, I can't wait to make that video because there's so much going on in this vehicle that it's just more than meets the eye, period. And if you don't know, you don't know. And if someone shows it to you, you're like, I mean, that really is incredible. And that's what kind of vehicle we are driving here. It's a 2017 Mazda CX5 in the GT Tech, and it's super fun. I'm glad you guys are liking the videos and subscribing. The ride home is going to continue, and I am going to charge my GoPro, and I will see you guys tomorrow.